Crafty ones, Ariana here from the Crafty Ways. Today I am continuing my series with holiday puns in my holiday mini album using Cocoa Daisy's Simple Dory and most of their products, and then there's also some crepe paper in here. So I'm starting off with this picture that my husband took of me when we went to the Holloway's Christmas tree farm. If you watched the past video, Looking Pine, where I was scrapbooking a picture of him, then you'll know the story behind it. We pretty much just went to this farm, Christmas tree farm, just to take pictures. So we didn't actually buy a Christmas tree. We ended up buying a fake Christmas tree because I cannot keep any plants alive. But anyways, so I took a 6x6 paper, and as you can see, I just cut it into strips just for like a patterned background type of thing. What I love about the Simple Dory is that it already has like a background for you. So you can just go straight to your picture. Like you don't have to add additional pattern paper, things like that. I of course do because I love all the pretty things. So here I'm using double-sided tape, and I'm just going to tape my photo on to this 6x6 pattern paper and trim around it just for a border. And if you love perfection, then I suggest you measure it. Me, however, I don't really care, and I don't mind guesstimating. So I just trim around it, trying to figure out if it's even or not. And then from my stash, I just take one of those glassine bags that usually comes in the Cocoa Daisy kits. And I just wanted an added element for like 3D texture. I'm a big texture and pattern person. So I love mismatching patterns and adding some textures in there as well. So I'm just rustling it around just to actually have that texture so it doesn't just lay flat. So now I'm just putting double-sided tape on to the actual paper. That way I can tape it down onto my layout. The plaid pattern paper, I just used tacky glue just because it's fast and easy and it was at my disposal. Alright, so now that that is down, I'm adding other little elements. So like I said before, some of the elements are from crepe paper, which were in the Cocoa Daisy Christmas bonus kit. And then I'm also using Cocoa Daisy goodies. So my title for this is Yass Girl Sleigh, but sleigh as in S-L-E-I-G-H. So that was my pun for this layout. I just thought it was funny, and really this pun album is just for hoo-has. I absolutely love puns, and with the holidays here, I just thought it was a perfect way to add a little twist to documenting the holidays. I do eventually just want to make a generic pun album because I think that would be fun too. So yeah. So I just picked out some elements that I may or may not add. That's usually what I do. I dwindle it down since there's so many die cuts. So I dwindle it down and just figure out which ones I want to focus on. I usually pick based on color or based purely on like the saying or because I think it's cute. So here's a little Mary, and I loved the pink, how it matched with the striped pink background behind my photo. And then I added the little twine to it. I'm putting this die cut behind it. And I didn't want to hide that die cut because it's such a pretty die cut, so I don't want to hide it too much. And again, I'm using tacky glue for this because it dries the fastest and it's strong. And it just, I don't know if it's archival. I don't really pay attention to that, to be honest. I also use Tombow glue, which I really enjoy, but I don't think I could find it right away. You know, whenever you're just in that scrapbooking mood and whatever's at your like disposal, that's what you're grabbing. That's the mood I was in. Then add a little bird. So as you can tell, like a lot of these die cuts are focused on like colder weather and things like that. I'm in California. It doesn't really get cold or like snow like that since we're on the central coast. So it doesn't bother me that it doesn't match the actual season I'm in. As long as the color scheme is matching, that's what I pay attention to. So you will see I had snowflakes on this layout, and it wasn't snowing. It wasn't really cold that day, but it doesn't really matter to me. If it's in my stash, I'm probably going to use it. Obviously, I'm not going to use a die cut that says like winter is here or love snow, things like that, because it's not relevant to me. So I have my top die cuts down, and I'm adding die cuts onto the bottom. I just add some gold snowflakes, that way the gold on the top and the gold on the bottom. Bring your eye around the whole entire page. So I decided to stamp the Yass, and so I'm using some Cocoa DZ stamps that I had in my stash, and I'm using Ranger Ink Archival ink, and that pink is, I don't know off the top of my head, so I'll put it down in the description below. And I don't clean my stamps, so the pink isn't like the pure pink it's supposed to be. It has some black in it. That wasn't my bad. I should probably clean my stamp. But I kind of like the added colors to it. So again, this comes down to what you like. Then I also stamped the girl. I absolutely love this stamp. I need some more alpha stamps because I've been loving stamping words, and yeah. Here I'm trying to get rid of that extra color, and it kind of works, it kind of doesn't. So I'm just stamping a bunch. And there's still some black in it, but that's okay. Now it matches the Yass. And then for the sleigh, I use the green alphas. And I'm not sticking them all the way down, just in case I do have to move them around. I'll stick them down, like right there. I stuck them all the way down. There we go. Yass, girl, sleigh. Add a little comma. And I added a underline. And then I use these die cuts. Aren't those so cute? Because I'm never going to go ice skating. I have a ginormous fear of ice skating. And I'm adding a little hat onto the S to match the bird's hat. So these are just like little things I pay attention to whenever I'm creating a layout. So here's the finished layout. I do end up adding more snowflakes on the right-hand side, which you will see on my Instagram, so definitely go check it out. I hope you enjoyed this process video. If you did, don't forget to like it, comment down below. Until next time, bye!